Imagine you are a samurai in feudal Japan, but you are not in an honorable duel. You are in the midst of the chaos of a civil war that will define the future of your nation. You fight, you survive, but you chose the losing side. Now you have no master, no home, no status. You are a rōnin, a wanderer. Your only possession is your skill with the sword. What do? Do you give up? Or do you turn this disadvantage into your greatest asset, embarking on a journey to become the greatest warrior Japan has ever seen? In this video, we will dive deep into the complete history, the details, and the battles of Miyamoto Musashi, the invincible samurai. We will go beyond the myths to discover the man forged in the fire of war, the strategist who annihilated entire clans, and the philosopher who found wisdom at the point of his sword. Stay with me to discover the journey of blood, steel, and enlightenment of this man who became a legend. And to keep more warriors like you informed, please share this video, comment, and leave a like. Now let's dive into the history. Born Shinmen Binosuke around 1584, his childhood was anything but peaceful. His father, Munisai, was a master of the sword and the jita, but their relationship was troubled. After his mother's disappearance, Musashi was raised by his uncle, a monk. At the age of 13, he had his first duel. A samurai named Arima Kihei was humiliating the local villagers. Musashi, a mere boy, challenged him, threw him to the ground, and brutally killed him. The seed of the relentless warrior had been planted. The great turning point came in the year 1600. Japan was divided. Musashi, around 16 years old, enlisted in the Ashikaga army and fought in the Battle of Sekigahara, the largest and most important battle in samurai history. He fought for the losing side. After the crushing defeat, he became a rōnin, a masterless samurai. For many, this was the end. For Musashi, it was the beginning of his true journey, the Musha Shugyo. As a fugitive from the losing side, Musashi began his pilgrimage. His first great challenge was in Kyoto, against the most prestigious school of swordsmanship in the capital, the Yoshioka clan. First, he challenged the clan's master, Yoshioka Seijuro. In a swift duel, Musashi delivered a single blow, breaking Seijuro's arm and humiliating him publicly. Seeking revenge, his brother, Yoshioka Denshichiro, challenged him. The battle was even more ferocious, but it ended with Denshichiro's death at the hands of Musashi's sword. With their honor destroyed, the Yoshioka clan planned one last cowardly card. They challenged him to a final duel against the new heir, a boy named Matashichiro. But it was a trap. Dozens of swordsmen, archers, and musketeers lay in wait, hidden to ambush and kill Musashi. But Musashi, with his sharp perception, foresaw the betrayal. He broke protocol and arrived hours early, hiding. When the ambush was sprung, he emerged from an unexpected place, killing the young master and carving a path through the chaos with his two swords. The annihilation of the powerful Yoshioka clan at the hands of a single rōnin shocked Japan. His journey continued. He traveled to the Hozoin-ryu temple, where he dueled Inshun, a master of the spear, forcing him to a draw twice before winning. He proved that his way of strategy applied to any weapon. All this experience, the carnage of Sekigahara, the strategy against the Yoshioka, the adaptability against Inshun's spear, was shaping his philosophy. He learned on the battlefield that rituals don't win fights, that the theory of a dojo doesn't survive real chaos. His philosophical pillars were born from blood and experience. Perception above all, to see the enemy's intention before the movement. Pragmatism and fluidity, to use what works, whether it's one or two swords, the terrain or psychology. The void, Kyu. to reach a mental state where action is pure, instinctive, forged by thousands of hours of practice and life-or-death experience. And it was with all this knowledge that he prepared for the duel that would immortalize him, the confrontation against Sasaki Kojiro. Kojiro was not just a skilled swordsman, he was the champion of the powerful Lord Hosokawa Tadaoki. The duel, set on the island of Funajima, was a political event. Musashi's lateness, his simple attire, the sword carved from an oar, everything was calculated. It was his philosophy in action. He broke Kojiro's rhythm, attacked his pride, and controlled the environment. The duel was the physical proof of his way of strategy. By defeating Kojiro, Musashi proved not only to be the best swordsman but also the best strategist. After the duel, Musashi's life entered a new phase. He participated in the siege of Osaka between 1614 and 1615, this time fighting for the Tokuga, the winning side. He was no longer just a wandering duelist, but an experienced commander. It was only at the end of his life that the warrior finally laid down his swords. He retreated to the Reigando cave in Kumamoto. There alone, he looked back on his life of battles, duels, and survival and distilled all his wisdom into a single text, Goren no Sho, or the Book of Five Rings. And so, Miyamoto Musashi, the rebellious boy, the rōnin survivor of Sekigahara, the annihilator of the Yoshioka, and the strategist of Shimabara, became an immortal legend. He died in 1645 of natural causes, leaving a legacy not of violence, but of wisdom forged through it. And so that the warriors of the past and their lessons of wisdom can continue to guide you, subscribe to the channel, activate notifications, and leave your like. Your journey in search of knowledge is your greatest battle. Until the next story.